Starting my first solo backpacking trip here at the Manistee River Trail Loop. You can see behind me here, got the beautiful Manistee River. This will be my, I think, third time out here. I've done a couple group trips. One trip we actually kayaked some of it, or canoed it, and this time trying a solo trip. So I've been wanting to do one for a while, and we'll see how this goes. Beautiful weather out, sunny, probably, you know, maybe up into the 70s right now. Got shorts and a t-shirt on, so it's awesome. Couldn't ask for a better day. Starting to come into the woods right now, and here's one of the trailhead markers. You can see it right here. Well, here we go. I decided to go to Manistee River. I had a couple choices in mind. I was going to go either here, Allegheny National Forest, or I was considering a couple different places down in southern Ohio, like Shawnee or Wildcat. But considering I've been here before and this is my first solo trip, I thought it was probably a good idea to go, you know, somewhere that I've been before, somewhere that you know, I know the trail, I know what to expect. So I decided we'll go with the North Country Trail section first, see how things go, try and get up early in the morning tomorrow and get over to the other side of the river and see if we can get us a good campsite. In the past here, I've had to fight over campsites, try and find one, and I can't stress enough how much it sucks hiking, you know, 7-10 miles in a day, and you can't find a good campsite to call home for the night. So we'll see how it goes, and I will check back in a little bit. Time to get some miles in. First impressions on solo backpacking, although it's only a mile in so far, is it's pretty nice. I'm able to pretty much keep my own pace, stop whenever I want to. I kind of feel like I always hike a little fast, so I'm always sitting there wondering if I'm going too fast for other people. The one thing I am worried about is downtime at camp. Tomorrow, you know, if I get an early start, I'm gonna probably get to camp maybe 2 or 3 o'clock. So I did bring a Lord of the Rings book, since Lord of the Rings gets brought up every time we backpack. See if that'll entertain me a little bit. Sorry, I got a fork here. I gotta figure out where to go. Let me pull out my handy dandy phone and make sure I know where I'm going. I did not print out a trail map, which is a big mistake. So I'm gonna pull that up real quick and find out where I'm going. Learn from my mistakes. I was a little overconfident, thinking I obviously knew the trail. I'd been on it before, but I'm also taking this a new direction. So I have never been this way before. Good thing. I think I'm going on the right path. I see the blazes. I have no idea where I am again. All right, hold on. Let me get my bearings straight. I somehow got off the trail completely, which is weird. I saw the blazes and the trail just kind of disappeared. So I actually think the trail should be running up on this ridge line, and I'm at the bottom. So maybe that place where I had 2 ways to go, maybe I went the wrong way. Sorry, I got a fork here. I got to figure out where to go. But do a little backtracking and see if I can get this sorted out. All right. You guys see what I see? Yes. All right. Well, not sure how that happened. Probably something to do with me talking to the camera too much. But we are back on the trail. This looks much better. I think we're about an hour and 10, maybe hour and 15 minutes in. I think I got about maybe close to 2.5 miles in, counting all the lost time from the detour I took. Feeling pretty good. It is hot. I was actually worried that, I don't know why, it's middle of June, almost July. I was worried that it was going to be cold, and oh my gosh, I don't know if you can see it, but I am drenched in sweat right now. I did take a quick break, and I'll show you guys later what this is, but I tried this, I don't want to say it's permethrin, I'm not sure what it is. It's like a lotion to get rid of ticks or prevent ticks and fleas and stuff. I've really been worried about ticks. I heard that, you know, this year is going to be one of the worst, and I pulled a couple off my daughter in a previous trip. And if anybody watched my last trip down to Wayne, we ran into ticks all over the place down there. So far, it's actually working pretty good. It's supposed to have about a 14-hour period where it's supposed to work on your skin. So I will, again, I'll bring that out probably when I get to camp later and show you guys, but so far I've been pretty pleased. Feeling great. About 2.5 miles done, and I'll probably check back in a little bit. Took a slight detour real quick, and I believe I'm at the overlook. There used to be like a red sign here on the ground, but I can't find it anywhere. Literally, I just watched a video of a couple people doing this trail like a month ago, and it was here. So, but here we are. Pretty neat. You can see pretty far out there. Just a gorgeous view. Oh, this wind is so nice today. It is really keeping me cool because it's pretty hot going up these inclines. So, all right, well, I'm gonna keep at it. I think I just passed 3 miles, so we'll see how much we can get done. So this trip, I'm gonna try out the Ketadine Be-Free water filter. I've seen a lot of reviews on it. My buddy bought one and it seemed to work pretty well. I'm really interested on seeing how it performs. The Sawyers, I got nothing like majorly wrong with them, but they are just so slow to fill up. It's like a trickle compared to this this Ketadine water filter. I mean, this thing is, it almost looks like running water through your sink or something when it's coming out. So we will see how that one turns out. I'll let you guys know about that. Oh wow. Get an overhead shot of that tree that is falling down. approaching 5 o'clock, 4:30, and I think I'm probably getting close to about 6 miles hiked. So I think in about a mile or two, I'm gonna start keeping an eye out for some campsites. I have seen quite a few here so far that are that have been unoccupied, so that's good news. I am worried a little bit tomorrow about the crowds. So, like I said earlier, I'm definitely gonna have to try and get up pretty early, which I'll be surprised if that happens, and get on the trail soon so I can try and get my pick of a campsite. And that all depends, honestly, if I even stay another night. So we'll see. I've been debating about doing this in 2 days. I've seen some other people do it, so it depends on kind of how I'm feeling. My legs are starting to feel a little bit sore. I should probably take a break. That's the one thing I've noticed hiking by myself so far is I'm just pushing myself. I still have not seen water anywhere either outside of the very beginning, so I did chug a bunch of water. So I do need to refill whenever I get to a creek crossing. So hopefully I'll come across one here in a little bit and I can test out the new water filter. So we'll see how that goes. All right, well, that's about it for right now. I'm gonna keep hiking, get another couple miles in, and then we'll probably start looking for a campsite here rather soon. So I'll check back in soon. Oh, I knew I was overdue for some uphills. Whew. That felt like it was probably a solid quarter mile or half mile of just incline. Oh, my calves, whew, they are on fire. So I think I'm getting close to about 7 miles. I'm using a hiking app on my phone and it keeps spooking me. Every mile it'll this voice will start talking, saying how far I've went, and hiking alone out here, hearing another voice from my pocket spooks me every time. So, but yeah, we're doing pretty good. It's probably getting close to 5 now. I think I'm still gonna try and shoot for a couple more miles. Maybe try and get 9 today, we'll see. I do need to look at the map. Hopefully I have service and see how close I am to the suspension bridge, because I don't think I want to go across the suspension bridge today. Considering the amount of people I've seen so far, I'd be shocked if there's any open campsites on the Manistee River side. All right, well, I'm gonna pause here probably in a couple minutes and regroup, and I will check back in soon. All right, guys, major score. So, creek is right behind me, and I found a campsite literally right next to it. So, well, I shouldn't say right next to it, but there was a couple other campsites further down, but they were taken. So this one looks like it's a little ways away from them too. Look, they're nice family camping, so kind of wanted to just give them their space. But yeah, I might, actually, now that I look at this, this might be tough for setting up a tent. Oh no, there's a spot right here. So hopefully there's no flash floods, but this will be camp tonight. Alright, well, time to see how well this Katadyn B-Free filter works. It's got a nice open spout, and the the filter just screws right on. That is some cold water. I mean, that is a pretty solid flow rate, if you can see. I'm not squeezing that hard on this. This is so much better than the Sawyer. All right, one bottle filled. Got a chance to rest my feet, take my shoes off. I think one problem I do have with my trail runners is with the big cotton socks. They might be a little too snug. I noticed, especially when I kicked any root or anything, it really was hurting my toes. I got a couple blisters, nothing too bad, but got a chance to rest my feet and kind of just enjoy this nice view of Eddington Creek. So, in this little valley, the sun's already looks like it's probably either behind some clouds or starting to go behind the ridge behind me. So I'm going to set up camp and start gathering some firewood, get a fire going. As you can see behind me, got camp all set up. This trip, because the temperature was pretty warm, I went with my Kelty 35-degree bag rather than the quilt that I've used in the past. So, and I got to say, with how hot it is right now, moving around camp, I might just be laying on top of it tonight because it is pretty humid and hot right now. Just moving around. Man, I'm pretty beat. That hike, I think I pushed myself a little hard today, a little fast too. I didn't take enough breaks, and it was a long one. I think I ended up doing about 10 miles today. So, and I did it in about, I'm not sure what the exact time is. I'll probably post it on here. It was between 3 and 4 hours, so it was pretty quick. It was faster than I normally hike. But I think I earned myself some beef jerky credits. That's pretty much it for now. I'm probably gonna start getting ready to build a fire, maybe eat some beef jerky, get some more water in me. Feeling a little bit tired, so yeah, I'm gonna sit down and relax for a minute, and I'll check back in soon. Alright, well, I'm sure you can hear it. It's raining pretty good now. Fire is, low on firewood with a combination of rain is taking its toll. So I managed to get my food hung up. I don't know that I kind of snacked a lot tonight, so I don't know that I'm actually going to cook dinner tonight. Probably just have a Pop-Tart or something. But let's go check out the ratchet food hanging I did, but it'll work. There it is. So I don't think bears are a huge concern this far south in Michigan. I know they do exist, but I'm not too worried about it. More worried about like raccoons and stuff. But one cool thing I did want to show you guys is check this out. Kind of walk along the creek here. And with the heat of the day and the rain, the stream is kind of steaming right now. Check this out. I don't know if steaming is the proper term. Misting, maybe? Alright, well, it's about 9 o'clock. The rain has let up. It's still sprinkling a little bit, but everything around the campsite's pretty damp now. The fires went out. I snacked a little bit more in the tent, so I probably won't be making it a dinner tonight, but thankfully my bear bag looks like it's still hanging up there. I was worried with all the rain we got that the limb or the rope might not be able to hold it up. So I'm probably gonna call it a night in a little bit here and try and get an early start tomorrow. I think I'm going to try and finish this tomorrow. I don't know how long the hike out is going to be. It's probably going to be about 11 miles, so I'm going to try and get up early and kind of take it slow tomorrow. Might even stop and actually make lunch, which I usually don't do, but we're going to take it nice and easy tomorrow. So I'm trying to get done maybe around 3, 4 o'clock, but we'll see how that goes. So, all right, well, this will probably be the last check-in for the night, and I will check back in the morning. Good morning. It's about 8:30. Man, I could sleep all day. It feels like this sleeping pad is so comfy. I don't know what it was. It was probably about 9:30. I heard the biggest thud. I think either a tree fell down or part of a dead tree fell down, and it scared the crap out of me. I thought it was actually my bear bag that fell on the ground, so I had to double check that. Yeah, a little after 8:30. I'm probably gonna start moving here and start getting everything packed up. Maybe have some coffee. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make breakfast or not. Might just have another Cliff Bar and some more beef jerky, but we'll see. All right, well, I will check back in a little bit. Maxwell House's finest. All right, well, let's enjoy some of this coffee and get some breakfast made here in a little bit. Oh, I got the, again, I cannot recommend this enough. This thing is awesome. The flow rate on it is just so much better than the Sawyer. It's just so nice to be able to really quickly fill up water and get going. Highly, highly recommend it. I've always used a Sawyer in the past, but this thing's awesome. I will not be switching back. So if anybody's interested, Ketadine Be Free. Highly recommend. All right, well, I'm gonna enjoy my coffee here for a little bit, make this breakfast, and probably pack up and get out of here. We're gonna try and shoot for maybe 10 o'clock. I think it's almost 9 right now, so I got about an hour. I got a lot of my stuff packed up already, but yeah, I'll check back in soon. All right, well, here we go. Got the Adidas hiking app running, so we'll see what the mileage and times are like today. So I still have no idea what my plan is for today, whether I'm going to camp tonight or just hike out. So I want to say I'm gonna have probably 10 to 11 miles. Definitely getting a lot earlier start. So we'll see. It'll probably depend on how I'm feeling. I did get kind of used to the whole being alone thing out there. It's not that I was scared or anything, it's just, it's kind of boring. So, but I did get used to it, and it's actually not bad. So we'll see. Another night would be nice out here, getting some relaxation, but I don't know about everybody else. I hate having a long drive on a Sunday before work, so I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We're about a mile and a half in. Lots of hikers today. I saw probably 2 or 3 groups pass my campsite earlier, and I've already passed another 2 or 3 on the trail. So we'll see how the Manistee River Trail goes. That one is the more populated one. I have a feeling it's going to be pretty busy today. It's just beautiful weather out, beautiful scenery. So, and I think with COVID going on, everybody's just trying to get out and, you know, experience nature. So good for them. Here is the mighty Manistee behind me here. Gorgeous view. Just absolutely beautiful. There's some really, really good views coming up on this side, so. We crossed the suspension bridge. I am officially on the Manistee River Trail now. So, awesome milestone. It's absolutely beautiful out here. The sights are just amazing. I think I've probably done maybe 2, almost 3 miles, but I haven't heard my phone go off in a little bit, so not sure how far I've gone. But probably been hiking for a little over an hour now, so I would assume maybe about 3 miles. It's hot today though. Not sure what the temperature is, but it feels hot and muggy. But yeah, can't beat this. Just beautiful. All right, well, I'm probably gonna take a break here in a little bit and see if I can charge some of my batteries. I've been doing a lot of video today, so and for whatever reason, I don't know if it was from everything being muggy at camp, I couldn't charge one of my battery packs. So I'm gonna stop and try and charge them up and see if I can get some more juice. will say, I think finding a campsite tonight might be tough, but you know, we'll keep our eyes open. I think how I'm going to play it is towards about halfway through the trail, so probably another maybe 3-4 miles. I'm going to start keeping an eye out for sites, and if I see one that fits the bill, I'll probably camp tonight. If I can't seem to find anything, then maybe I'll just push through. I don't know what time I'm gonna get done tonight or today. If I do push through, it'll be a long day, but oh man, see, this does give me hope right here. There's see if I can turn this around and give you guys a shot. There's a nice campsite right down here. So there are some open sites, it looks like. I'm just not sure about too far down, closer to the trailhead, so we'll see. I just love this trail. It's great for a weekend trip. It's not too strenuous. It's definitely not flat though. Mileage, you know, around 20, depending on how you do it. I think it can be under 20 or even over. So just a great weekend trip. I do highly recommend too, if anybody gets a chance, canoe it. The last trip I did here, we hiked up the Manistee River Trail, and we had a canoe waiting for us at the Hodenpile Dam. I'm not sure if that's the right pronunciation, but and we canoed back down, and it was awesome. And the nice thing about canoeing is you get access to a whole bunch of sites on the north countryside that you could never get to, and they're kind of just along the riverbank. So it's an awesome experience. I highly recommend it. All right, well, quick update. I stopped at Cedar Creek, which is right behind me here, and filled up some water, put a Band-Aid on my pinky toe because it's not looking pretty. I got a pretty big blister there. It's got to be from the shoes, unfortunately, because I literally just got these this year. So, but probably getting close to 10.5 miles, maybe 11. And now that I made it here, I think game plan is like I said, I'm gonna keep an eye out for a campsite, and if I find a good one, we'll take it. And if I can't find anything on the way out, we will just camp out. It's or hike out. It's about, let's see, 3 o'clock, so probably another 4 miles. I mean, I could be out of here about 4:30 if I were to hike out, so I don't know. We'll kind of see how things go. Beautiful creek here. Nice cold water. I can't get over how awesome this Ketadine filter is too. I've said it a couple times already, but I wouldn't say fear, I used to not want to filter water and have to stop to do it. I know I needed to, but with the Sawyer it would just take so long, and it was just a pain in the butt. And now with this Ketadine filter, I could literally filter water, and I think it took about 2 minutes. Actually, somebody was here with their Sawyer filling up their Nalgene bottle, and I think I got both of my 2-liter bottles filled before he was able to get his Nalgene. So the flow rate on this thing is just incredible. So All right, well, I'm gonna keep taking a little bit of a breather here, and I'm gonna hit the trail in a couple minutes here. So I'll check back in soon. I think this trip might push me over my longest single mileage in a day. I think in Pictured Rocks we did 12.3 maybe, and I'm getting close to 13, so, and it might end up being more. As expected, every one of the campsites that I've ran into so far has been taken, so I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to get lucky tonight, but we'll see. A is that site. So yeah, I think the plan now, I don't see any other options, is to hike this one out. Was an awesome trip, and definitely got a chance to push myself, which is kind of what I wanted to do on this one, is just see how far I could do it, or how far I could go each day. Now, my feet are killing me. I can't wait to get my flip-flops on. And the big question, too, is what am I going to eat on the way home? I haven't really eaten much on this trip, which is probably horrible. Now, I did have breakfast today, which I usually don't do, so... But, I don't know. I had some McDonald's on the way up. Oh, boy. Well, here we go. Not sure if you can see this or not. Got a nice uphill to do. Manistee's just throwing one more at me. All right. Well, as you can see, I made it. About 15 miles today. I don't know what the exact total is until I check the car, but as you can see, I'll turn around here. Red Bridge. About a quarter of a mile left. So this was a pretty awesome trip, I gotta say. First time solo camping. I think I would do it again. And it was kind of what I expected. The biggest issue I ran into was just downtime at camp, but it wasn't too bad. I definitely found my groove today. Definitely felt great. I would have had no issues camping again. I did find a couple sites that were suitable, but you know, I was close enough to the trailhead where I kind of felt like I should just finish it off. So yeah, Manistee River Loop, 2 days, 1 night. Pretty awesome. Glad to be back. Highly recommend for a weekend trip, you know, canoeing, kayaking, backpacking, hiking, fishing, you name it, they got it here. And the views are just gorgeous. So, well, I'm getting to the parking lot here. I'm gonna unload, figure out what my dinner plans are gonna be. I'm starving. And yeah, until next time, catch you guys later.